got this respiratory virus, so I'm taking a little break to get over it. And probably the rest of the week I'll do videos every other day if you don't mind. And I had to cancel the live because of it. It's just the way it goes. Wouldn't you know, we get it all ready to go, and then I go and get a cold. So yeah, so we'll be okay. I'm doing great. I'm getting over it. I'm drinking a lot of fluids, and I got some tea here right now. So if I start coughing, you don't mind. I'll have to drink a little bit, and it's got honey in it, so it takes care of it right away. Anyway, honey to the rescue. That'd make a good song for someone to write. Honey to the rescue. Anyways, okay. So anyways, today I thought we would talk about the D major 7th chord. Do you remember that chord? This one? I think last time when we talked about it, we added a few little chords that could go along with it. But I wanted to show you another thing that you could do with it. In fact, it was what I just played when we opened up. I want to share that with you because it teaches you the chords, teaches you to move through those chords. And you don't necessarily have to do bar chords with this. I'll show you both ways if bar chords are just not your thing. If you can even get some of it, those are such great chords and they're inspiring. And if you like to write songs or you just like to play around with your guitar, sometimes having these chords that just kind of ring out and they just kind of speak to you a little bit. It just sounds good and it's just a lot of fun to play. So get as much as you can out of it and work on it. Then come back and listen to it again and try it some more. And you'll find you'll grow in it. And at least that's what I do. There's a lot of things that I've been working on, and as I work through them, it's like I go back the next day, and next thing I know, it's a little bit easier. Okay. Oh yeah, so we did cancel the live, but we are going to still do it. It's going to happen, let's see, it'll be the 30th of July, okay? So July 30th, that's a Tuesday, and it'll be at 6 p.m. here this time, which is the West Coast time in the USA. And so however that works out for you, you know, set your alarm. You can actually set a reminder if you just go to my channel, look under the live tab, and you'll see the announcement, and it'll have a little reminder. There'll be a bell up there you can click on, and it'll send you a reminder. I think it's like 15 minutes before it starts. Something like that. So surely I'll be fine by the 30th of July. I expect to be fine by the end of the week, but right now, you know, when I'm talking, I get a little tickle in my throat and I want to cough. So I can feel it coming on right now. So it's just not a time to do it live. It's just irritating. Anyway, so that's the way it goes. So hold on one second. Okay, so here we go. So we're going to go through this because I only want to spend a few minutes today. I want to talk about this D major 7th, so let's talk about the chord first. How do you make a D major 7th? Well, it's going to take all 4 fingers here, and you're going to be plucking with your thumb and your 3 fingers, and you're actually going to pluck the strings for this chord, strings 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? In between the 2 E's here, you're gonna be plucking that, okay? Thumb is on the 5th string, 4, 3, 2 is the fingers, okay? So how do you make the chord? So take, first of all, look at this chord, okay? Take a look at it. This portion right here, I'm putting a chord chart up there, but to me it reminds me of an upside down D. And I say that because sometimes it just helps stick in your mind, okay? So start by taking your pointer finger and put it on the 5th string on the 5th fret, okay? And on the 3rd string, on the 6th fret, put your middle finger. And on the 4th string, 7th fret, put your ring finger. And on the 2nd string, 7th fret, put your pinky. Okay? And then just, you can pluck that, okay? That's the D major 7th. Remember the A major 7th? It's back here. It's like the upside down D. Yeah, it's back here. But we're going to do the D major 7th. Same formation. Now if you're having trouble picking up that sound good together, don't they? I just heard that, so I thought I'd throw it in. But anyways, if you're having trouble with that little bass note there, I mean, you could leave it off and just play those 3 strings, just to get through it. But if you can, get yourself to put the thumb behind the fingerboard, okay? Don't, make sure you're not doing it, trying to do it with your thumb peeking over the horizon there, okay? Just make sure it's back. And notice when I bring it back, my wrist is curving out just a little. Don't exaggerate it. You don't want to be on your fingertips, okay? It's hard to walk on your tippy toes, and it's hard to play guitar on your tippy fingers. You got to be kind of on the side a little bit, okay? Okay. Got to be kind of over a little. All right, there we go. Okay, so there we go. So that's the D major 7th. So now we're going to go to the next chord, which is the A minor 9th, okay? And I'm going to show you the short version of it. There's a version of that chord that is barred, okay? But we're going to get away from that. We're just going to do part of it. What I want you to do, I'm going to put the chord up for the bar so that you can see that we're just taking a portion of it. So just take this pointer finger and I want you to press 4 strings all at once. Okay? Be as close as you can to the fret. And a little bit over on your side, the side of your finger gives it a little more strength. And you notice my thumb is behind, and it helps put pressure on that so I can get a good clean sound. And then what I do is I use my pinky finger just 2 frets down. You could use your ring finger, but to me I get more power out of the pinky finger. And I'm just going to play just that one note, the first string. See that? So it sounds like this. And once again, I'm plucking 4 strings. The thumb is taking care of the 4th string. First finger is 3rd, second finger is 2nd, and the ring finger is the 1st string. Okay? So now we have this. With that a little bit. And when I do this is I'll play the chord, and then I'll lift the pinky, and then I'm going to take my ring finger and go to the 2nd string, 7th fret, and do this. So it sounds like this. Got that? With a pinky finger that time. You can do it either way. Okay, all right, so you got that part. So work on that. And then what we do is we're going to go to the D minor, I want to say D minor 9th, but I think it's D minor 7th, yeah. It's right here, okay? So that chord actually looks like the shape of a C, and except for the fact that you're up on the 3rd fret with your pointer fingers at the 3rd fret, and your pinky finger is going to be pressing down on the 3rd string, 5th fret. It's all right. So, what we have so far is okay, and so you do that D minor 7th, and then you go to the, this is the a G barred, but if you want to just do the G chord, you can. You can do that, okay, if you don't want to bar it. So, they go to D, and what I do is lift that. Do I hammer on? So I'm lifting the middle finger off the first string, and I'm hammering back on. Kind of rings it out a little bit. So far we have where I go from here is it's a B minor 7th, and I'll put the chord chart up there, but the way you put it, your pointer finger is going to be on the 7th fret. You're just going to stay on the 7th fret with all your fingers. Starting at the 4th string, put your middle finger, 3rd string, put your ring finger, and the pinky finger is going to be on the 2nd string. So you have the bass note, which is the B, and then you're going to pluck just those strings that you're pressing down with your fingers. And then what I do is move back to a barred A. If you can't, you could go down to a regular A, but it's kind of hard to. You could do that. So it's going to sound like this. So take that, play around with it. It'll take a little bit for you to get it down. Some of it might be faster. Some of you may already know the chords, and it's no big deal. But it is a big deal especially when you're first learning these things, especially doing the bar chords and everything. I do have videos on bar chords if you want to go back and look at those to learn how to make bar chords and even to understand the shapes and how they're done. Just go back and look at those videos. They're short. I think I did 2 in a row or something on the bar chording. So we're going to end right there. You all have a great day out there, or night, wherever you are in this world. And don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.